Has Kapu Aloha become a weaponized way of avoiding accountability / discourse?
Dude, I absolutely love this question. And if I could pick one question from all 40, it would be this one.
Yeah.
I read that one earlier and I said, this person is on point. And I don't even know who this is, but I love it. And I want to know this person because
if you're watching this,
oh man,
DM her.
Kapu Aloha. Yeah. Long story short, yes. We saw this happen a lot during the Lahaina wildfires and everything. So my partner is from Lahaina, so we were in the thick of it with everything. And we made huge efforts to fly over there and kako'o and do everything that we could to kako'o her community because it was a crazy time for all of us. But we saw lots of accountability conversations come up during Lahaina wildfires. And definitely the number one argument was, well, obviously, they're going through something really big right now. You can't be out here like targeting community members that literally just lost their entire like life, well-being, family, this, that. But then like, to what point, right? Do we just let shit slide? Like there was a lot of talk on, and this comes up later when somebody said about Tiare and Napua, there was a lot of talk on Tiare Lawrence. I don't know how much he kept up with everything that was going on, but there was a lot of talk about Tiare Lawrence, who is the community relations person for Mahipono. Yeah. And so a lot of people had lots of discourse on how Mahipono is really this anti-Aloha Aina company that is fucking up like the agricultural landscape of Maui, especially West Maui, contributed a lot to the desertification of that space. And Napua, who was a wahine from Maui that was holding a lot of people accountable on social media. But some people were saying like the character attacking is where it needs to stop. Like,
is that the Napua Huehu?
Yes, Napua Huehu.
Oh yeah, I've heard some things about her.
Yes, she's just like us. She's a very opinionated, strongly opinionated person, and she's very polarizing. Some people really love her. Some people cannot stand her.
Blocked her.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. It's just sometimes it's a lot. But I came from a place of like, right on, finally, somebody is holding our lahui accountable and calling these people out, because for a while I felt myself screaming into the echo chamber. And then I also agree with the flip side of like holding our lahui accountable with aloha is the most important thing we can do. But Kapu Aloha is a very interesting subject. And I'm trying to be careful with my words here. But I do think that Kapu Aloha in general is something that people use as an excuse for being held accountable and for accountability.
Okay.
Because to a lot of people, Kapu Aloha just means like, aloha, be nice. Like they don't really know where
like Mahatma Gandhi.
Yes.
Like let's just be peaceful. Let's sit down to protest.
Yes. And they don't really truly understand the concept of Kapu Aloha and how it was born in 2015 on the Mauna and through all of that deep inner work and like lahui work. And so the way that it's been kind of commodified and used nowadays is like, be nice. Be nice to each other. Have aloha spirit. And almost like over abusing that aloha spirit vibe. So
like Kapu Aloha has become like the cool new version of like aloha in a sense.
Yeah.
Like,
but also a way for people to say like, oh, don't be a bully, Kapu Aloha. When being a bully is really just holding your neighbor accountable for their actions that are being harmful and detrimental to the community.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Because esteemed elders in our community have created the term and concept Kapu Aloha, right? So it's like the respect for those elders and the respect for that movement and the respect for its function during the Mauna, but then people taking it out of context and not fully understanding the concept of Kapu Aloha ends up in what we're talking about, in a cop-out, an excuse for not being accountable and holding yourself accountable.
Okay. So Kapu Aloha, not Kapu Aloha. That's what it is.
Kapu Aloha, I hear it.
Yeah, make that shit. Nah.